Did you know I had the title line in Star Wars?
Actually, I wasn't aware there was a titular line in that movie.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but I had the title line in Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I know that's what you just said. I was just repeating it. It was that scene where that Raiders of the Lost Ark guy is teaching Luke how to drive.
Do you mean Han Solo?
Yeah, Han Solo. He's teaching Luke how to drive the thing. He's like, let's take this thing out for a drive.
The Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon. They're on the back of the Falcon, and they're holding on to its feathers.
The Millennium Falcon is a spaceship. Have you even seen Star Wars?
Yeah, I have. I was in it. Yeah, I was in that scene where Han Solo's teaching Luke how to drive the Millennium Falcon, and I'm on the ship too because I'm a stowaway, and I'm always on the run because I'm always stowing away, and I walk by, and I go, ah, boy, I'm just so tired of all these Star Wars.
No, not number 7. Welcome to Laser Time, the internet's first podcast. Needs.
I can't believe we got on the bandwagon that early.
I know, yeah. Right? I know, right? Our glorious. I think this is probably our 9th episode. This will air soon. I want to curse everybody. Maybe you want to jump in on this, Elston. Last week's episode. Lowest trafficking ever.
Oh, what?
I'm paying full attention to everything. Lowest, even more depressing than episode 3, which is all about rap commercials, which was like my favorite thing I've ever done. That was the lowest trafficking episode.
That's a great episode.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
Fun.
We like to rap.
We like to rap and unwrap too. Yeah.
So can you see, like, if specific people aren't downloading it, like, you'll see that, I don't know, Batman 5273 isn't listening, and you'll get your feelings
That
hurt?
would make me very upset. No, really what I blame is Skyrim.
No.
I think just our tangential relation to video games, people only had time for one thing video game related, and that was Skyrim.
Yeah.
And I think, Brett, did VG Empire suffer too?
I haven't really been looking yet.
But you said the Jump and Flash episode.
Well, I was just going by comments, which is why you guys got to comment.
Comment, baby.
Even if it's just a cool.
Yes.
Or blow me.
Keep it going.
Like,
LaserTimePodcast.com and VGEmpire.com.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only way I really, because I mean, right now it's VG Empire still isn't on iTunes. However, I think it's going to show up soon because I got an email from iTunes that was like, "Oh, right, you." So I think
it's going to just pound it with what, 4 or 5 episodes?
5 episodes all at once.
Wow.
Yeah. So it should be there soon. So hopefully, I hope the subscription.
Wow.
Thank you, Tak Fuji.
Yeah.
He's got a great Twitter.
Does he?
He's got a great Twitter.
It's all just 1 million troops. Wow, over and over again.
I didn't want to go there, but it is.
My name's Chris Antista.
I'm Michael Raparez.
I'm Brett Elston.
And our very special guest this week is
Diana Goodman. Yay! I'm the first girl, aren't I? Has ever been on Laser Time?
Yes. I am confused now.
Wow.
Everybody, don't give me any more reason to use that button.
All right.
Wow.
Ovaries represent.
So you were telling me about the comments, like to look out for spammers.
Yeah.
So do you think someone whose name is bestofficechairsreviews.org?
I know.
I'm going to say yes.
I love that. Like, wow, love the design from Cheap Uggs Boots.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cheap Uggs Boots. Uggs Boots. Is that the guy from Salute Your Shorts? Anyway, our show is basically
slicing it thin.
Basically nostalgia based. That's the only real structure the show has. And last week we talked all about licensed film and TV themes a la the Super Nintendo, and apparently you didn't like that, so you're probably not going to like this. It's a multimedia infused nostalgia free for all, and I wanted to look at titular movie themes first. But Brett, you got to stick up his ass. He wants to hear certain things.
Yep.
I'm just trying to get you in the conversation.
All right. Well, let me close all my stuff.
I love. We've done episode 2 was overly descriptive TV show themes, so obviously I'm a fan of theme songs. I like people who just sell out really hard.
Yes.
It's not just, guy from Nickelback, would you make a song for the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack? Would you make a song about Spider-Man called Spider-Man for the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack? Right. That is my favorite.
Okay.
And we all know Ray Parker Jr.'s Ghostbusters.
Of course.
But I don't think as many people are familiar with Ghostbusters 2 by Run DMC for a movie I can't remember the title of.
I remember it.
I don't.
I think they had two like this.
Did they?
Before. There's the Run DMC one, and there was the Bobby Brown one.
I remember the Bobby Brown one.
Yeah. Somebody tell me something nice about Ghostbusters 2.
I love it.
I love Ghostbusters 2.
No.
Why do people hate it?
No.
Why do you hate it?
Well, I've heard that up to a third of the original Ghostbusters is improv. They go off script.
Yeah.
And there's a decent amount of Bill Murray stuff that you can see. Like, they
Yeah.
probably just fucked around and they came up with this. Ghostbusters 2 feels like a train on a track in comparison. It's
Yeah.
like they didn't go one note off the script, and the script is not good.
Yeah, but I mean, as a Ghostbusters fan in 1989 or whenever the hell it came out, it was exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
So,
And how
I
old
can't
were you?
fault it there. I was a kid. I was
Yeah.
a huge Ghostbusters fan.
Yeah, no, the first Ghostbusters works great as an adult. There's plenty of stuff that you didn't get as a kid.
I've seen it recently. It's wonderful. I haven't seen 2
Ghostbusters-
recently.
Well, to me,
2 is for
Ghostbusters 2 is the same thing as Gremlins 2 or RoboCop 2. It's like you can't compare it as a film, but as a
sequel to a great film?
as a fun follow up. I love all of those second movies, even though like if you're going to criticize them as a film, they're all way awful.
Oh, not Gremlins 2.
Gremlins 2
is
is
a pretty
beautiful.
ridiculous. No, I love it.
It's
beautiful.
ridiculous.
But
of
as a
course,
film,
but
like, you
that's what's
can-
fun about it.
It's and that's what I feel like Ghostbusters 2. The Statue of Liberty walking around, the slime rising up from the bottom of the sewer, like it's so.
Are we
silly.
old? I don't know.
We may be a bit
Yeah.
old.
I was trying to see.
And it was 89, which was a good year because that and Batman came out in the same summer.
I was trying to find
Which is also not a good movie.
titular film theme songs, but again, that's a dead practice for the most part. Can we think of anything that's been done recently?
Did anyone do a Twilight theme song?
Yeah, did anybody do a
No,
Twilight
I don't
theme?
think
If they
so.
did, it's just like the main score. No,
Yeah.
lyrics
Yeah.
are important here.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Well,
just.
I
not-
think a lot of it is these days is they take fairly existing songs. They don't really commission them. They take an existing
Yeah.
song and then maybe they'll say theme, parentheses love theme from Twilight.
Yeah.
Like Titanic, that's a good example.
Titanic,
of
yes.
They took a
Yeah.
part of the score, they wrote a song about it, but it's not called Titanic song.
It's called "My Heart Will Live Forever," I believe.
It used to be standard practice in the
Yeah.
80s that you'd have some like shitty ballad or really shitty rap
Exactly.
song. Like what was like? Did you ever see that movie Repossessed? It was
No.
like an
Oh, yeah.
Exorcist parody with
Oh,
Leslie Nielsen.
Oh,
They had a custom rap song over the end
well, that
about
brings,
how Linda Blair is back and. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm glad you brought that up, Michael. That brings me to one of my favorite entries I have. Yes. Oh shit! Now I can't find it. Wonderful. No, I'm not going to say anything about the make any statement on rappers in general, but they seem to be the quickest to sell out and make the cash in on the horrible, horrible licensed theme song. My favorite, which I've always wanted to play and never had the excuse. Let's see if I can pull this up. That would be from a little sequel called Scream. Scream 2.
Tell us more.
And the artist behind it is one Master P. Everybody's favorite No Limit Soldier. He made a song called Scream with his buddy Silk the Shocker. Scream 2 was just where they went to college, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Well, it was when they were all just thugs trying to make it.
Oh, yes. Who could forget that Jamie Kennedy classic?
Yes.
Oh, my God. I wonder if I have any other rap songs in here. Well, we closed out last time. Was it? May have been last. Yeah, it was last week with this little ditty that I erased. Bear with me.
All right.
Are you going to go into the James Bond stuff at all? Which
Oh,
I'll have-
shit.
That was the first thing I thought of.
Oh, my
until we
God.
did the topic.
Soundgarden one or
I do like the sound. It's just Chris Cornell, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that
No,
song.
but it's I don't think it's called Casino
It's called
Royale.
You Know My Name.
And it doesn't talk about the plot of the movie. The earlier ones, generally someone sings about the bad guy Sometimes it makes sense. A lot of times it does not. Thunderball is my all-time favorite on that.
The original Casino Royale, not the Herb Alpert.
Oh,
theme,
Herb
but
Alpert.
Casino Royale.
You're thinking of Donald
that
Save
movie.
Money, Jr.
You'd think so, but it's not.
I still have to go with View to a Kill.
View to a Kill?
View to a Kill.
Let me hear a little bit of that one.
With Dance into the Fire.
Dancing too. They played that at Salt Duran Duran in concert like a month ago.
Oh, wow.
Did they play it?
They played that and it was awesome.
Paul McFucking-Cartney, Live and Let Die.
Live and Let Die, I think, is the best one. Besides Goldfinger. Goldfinger.
Oh, no.
Fucking
This
rules.
is going to make me play a commercial. Stupid YouTube.
Who sang the GoldenEye song?
Tina Turner.
Wow.
Did she?
Tina Turner, written by Bono and the Edge.
Yeah,
Wow.
Wasn't there one
That's
that
a
was
good
by
one.
Shirley Bassey?
Goldfinger.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just have to say, this is not a visual medium, but this fucking video is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the video for View to a Kill is incredible.
It's, wow. Wow, there's a camera floating.
There's a floating camera chasing them around the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, my God. This is wonderful.
The intro, this is like the best James Bond song ever. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't say it the first time through.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's the second time. Okay, so after the end of this chorus, he says View to a Kill.
I don't want to lose people.
Just go listen to it, everybody. The video steps all over it.
Video is, yeah.
The video is
There's a gunfight going
absolutely
on.
astounding.
Ninjas, I think.
Yeah,
It should have way more than 670,000 views.
it really is like my favorite James Bond song and one of my favorite Duran Duran songs.
Yeah.
What did I...
Here you go.
Guy in
Here it
lipstick?
comes, Chris.
Yeah, you happy now?
Yes, I'm
it's
very
actually
happy.
the last lyrics of the entire song.
See, I'm confused.
Just wanted to hear the whole thing first.
We
I
can
didn't want
talk...
to tell you, otherwise you wouldn't have played the whole thing.
I am a movie expert, right? We all know this.
Sure.
I have
okay.
never seen a James Bond movie, really.
What?
How did that happen?
Can I test your movie knowledge?
Please.
I've seen fucking all of them.
How did I miss all of them?
There's only 20.
I know. They
five
air
of them.
consistently on TNT
TBS?
like every other minute.
Yeah.
Chris,
What?
I'm trying to sit anywhere near this table, and the amount of like comical props in my way.
Yeah.
Let me run through the list of things blocking me.
Look,
All
they
right,
look.
all
they-
right.
A folding chair that is bent into the window. Let me move that first.
It's just gonna come out again. Sorry.
a huge empty Walgreens bag.
Look, it's not empty. It's my
A
roommate.
box
left,
of kitchen knives.
my roommate left a bag
And a
of
box of cement.
an 80-pound bag of cement.
Why
and
do you have an 80-pound bag?
My
What
room-
is going on?
My roommate was an artist, and he left it behind. And like, I really shouldn't have to throw this 80-pound bag of cement out. And if I were to, how would I do it? And while I'm thinking of that, I usually walk out of the room and don't think about it for a while.
You should drop it over your balcony into the courtyard below when it's raining and there's nobody around, so that it just opens up all over
Michael.
the place and gets wet and then dries. And
Wow.
so now your courtyard is ruined by huge lumps of cement.
No, not lumps. I'm
And it's an
thinking
artistic statement.
because I was definitely have thought about throwing it over this 4-story ledge, but it would hit the ground in like the same way Agent Smith hitting the ground in the Matrix and create that perfect wink crack. But it's cement, so it would fix that in the rain.
It would turn into Clayface, I think.
Yes.
I'm thinking that the bag would break open and a cement dust would fly all over the place.
Oh, I like this a lot.
It's not, it's not a solid block of cement, I'm guessing.
I like this a lot.
So Wikipedia, I'm tired of at the top of every page is the founder for every entry.
I know. I didn't
God,
look
I'm
this.
so
did this
sick
guy,
of looking at Jimmy Wales' face
Yeah.
and name.
Did Jimmy Wales directed The Rocketeer? What's
Yes,
oh,
like
what's happening?
I'm looking up like game. I was looking up Metroid stuff, and I'm like, that's not Kenji Yamamoto.
What happens if you look up Jimmy Wales?
Oh god.
Confusion.
Does Wikipedia explode?
Confusion.
But it's like I probably should donate $10 considering how much I use this thing.
All right, I'm going to take us back.
I
with,
wanted to quiz
Oh,
you.
my bad. Quiz
You
me.
said you were a movie expert.
Expert.
So AFI's 100 Years, 100 Songs.
All right.
You're talking about theme songs.
Oh, no.
These won't be. Some of these are the names of the movies.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, one of them was.
The Way We Were?
Overture. is number one.
It wasn't anything good. Hang on.
The AFI has very strange taste.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to like run through this list and be like, can you tell me this movie that this song came from?
Which one?
Well, let's start with well, New York, New York is the theme from New York, New York.
And the state.
Yes. Damn it, there was a specific one I wanted to buy.
Oh, Elston.
The Way We Were is another one that has a song.
The Way We
just
Were?
said.
Should I look that up? I really
That was a big hit.
See, I was worried about going back as far as I'm about to in a second, and that's like in the mid '80s.
How about The Man That Got Away?
North by Northwest.
I know.
No.
No. What do you?
It's from Star is Born.
Yes.
Thank you,
Sung
See?
by.
That's why Diana's here.
Judy Garland.
Who also has the #1 song on this list.
Diana, Jesus, now that's loud.
From, well, #1 song is Over the Rainbow.
Yeah.
That's from Over the Rainbow. The Serpent in the Rainbow. And Judy Garland.
How about Luck Be a Lady?
What? Some like it, Hizzlesnot?
You are the expert. Tell me.
From Guys and Dolls. Isn't it?
Guys and Dolls. How about Fame?
Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
I should have thought of that.
Can we
one.
subtract gay-ass musicals
Okay. All right.
from my field of knowledge?
All right. Well, let me go down.
That's a straight ass musical.
Is it?
No.
Here you go. Here's
It's got 2 genders in the title. It's for straight people.
Guys and Dolls. It'll be a smash.
How about Footloose?
Footloose. Kenny Loggins.
Logan.
Kenny Loggins. I had that on here. I was trying to dig a little more obscure.
I see.
Can you tell me? Fine, Elston. I'm quizzing you. And
Still like I'll know any of them.
this movie came out while you were alive.
White Christmas.
Hold on. What is this? What movie is this from?
It sounds like every movie I saw.
I'll give you a
in the
hint.
80s.
It's from the Rubinoos.
There should be a kid biking down a suburban street at this point.
No, it's not that kind of movie.
Looking cool.
It's not Weird Al either.
Is this Revenge of the Nerds?
Fred Elston, it is.
Oh,
Revenge of the
I
Nerds.
was gonna say it sounds like Weird Science, which is another good one. But
Damn it! I want to go back and play
It
that.
sounds
one.
like Mystery Science Theater intro. And his spacey
Turn
friend.
it around. Does this have the ogre remix in it? Hold on. Come for Revenge of the Nerds. Oh. Nerds! Usually Ogre would jump in there and yell nerds.
I'm just imagining those octagonal drums from like Gem and the Hologram.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of the musical number from Hotel Oral Sex from the second Revenge of the Nerds? Thank you, Diana.
Can we
Yeah,
close this
I
episode
remember that.
actually with the Jim intro?
Well, fine, whatever.
We are the Misfits.
I actually ran across a set of those drums once in a music
Really?
store, and yeah, it's like they're electronic. You have to, and they just produce the same doom doom
Yeah.
sound whenever you hit them.
Did you ever have a pair of, they were holiday gift hit sticks in our house?
Oh, I
I
remember the
did
hit
not,
sticks.
but I remember the ads.
Which were, were the drumsticks you could play in the
Play
air. and
anywhere.
Play anywhere.
There's a bigger
Annoy
insult to-
anybody.
A bigger insult to drummers everywhere.
Yes.
Like,
Since
here's a guitar with no strings.
Not to be usurped in that field until Wii Music.
And of course, there's the classic hit sticks.
What about the Kawasaki one-man band? Do you guys not remember the
No.
Kawasaki one-man, Kawasaki one-man?
No. Hold on.
It's
I'll
a
try
commercial.
and
It
look
was
that up.
like,
Shit,
you know
man.
the crazy people you see on the street that are just like banging their knees and like hitting
Yes.
their hips? It's like
Yes.
this get-up you put on yourself, and no matter what you do, it makes a noise. So you just like ham bone
Is it
yourself.
one-man band or jam?
I
One-man
think-
band.
I think there was a guy wearing one of those on an episode of The Young Ones once. You know, like sang a song about how, can you hear that? My body talking. And like, I'll make his body talk in a second.
Was this Fred Schneider?
No. Some British guy.
Talking. Sorry. No.
Kawasaki one-man band.
I'm looking. I don't see it.
Help me out.
I don't see it. I see Pixar's one-man band.
What?
I think we're gonna have to jump into the next song. We're gonna jump through the decades real quick. Whoosh! Do you feel that? This is us moving up to, I believe, 1996.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam.
Oh,
Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space
You're welcome.
Jam. All right.
So this is a jam by Quad City DJs, who was responsible for what other brief hit? What?
Whoop, there it is.
What? I was asking. I don't know the answer. Quad City DJs. It was either one of the Tootsie Rolls or one of the Whoop There It Is.
Ride the train.
Was there a train written?
Come on, ride the train.
Is that them?
Come on, ride it. Yeah.
Oh.
No, it looks to be them. It looks like, and the second song they're most famous for is Space Jam.
Wow.
The Space Jam soundtrack, which is absolutely wonderful.
I realize I've never seen Space Jam.
It came out on Blu-ray recently, which you can purchase through LaserTime.com.
I actually know
LaserTimePodcast.com.
Shanghai 6 from Front Towards Gamers said he spent like $300 or $400 on Amazon all through the
No,
link.
he didn't.
That's what he said.
You shouldn't do that.
through your link, though.
I know. I hate to have to ask for it.
You made like a nickel off of that.
If I may say, we switched hosting to make the podcast download faster because there was a ton of complaints.
Yeah.
I went for the hosting that made the most sense, which I thought was Amazon.
The host of the most.
It's the most expensive thing ever. Like, the podcast now costs more than it ever has before. I don't know if we can keep up this hosting. If you want us to, maybe you should donate, because right now it's going to stand like over a lifetime. It'll be like $200 to host a specific one podcast episode. Wow. Every podcast will cost us $200 to host.
Jesus.
But it's lightning, right? You see them relying back on the Whoop.
Yes, they love the Whoop.
We are the official podcast of Space Jam. And,
how do we secure that license?
I don't know. Did you guys see the website that people found this week? That Space Jam's original website is still alive and well.
Oh yeah, I
it's
saw that.
beautiful.
And the design of it is like GeoCities '96.
Good lord, how old is that movie?
Really bad.
96, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like one of the first movies to get a website.
Is it like purple text on green background?
Michael,
or
it's
something?
worse. It's
Pretty
just
much.
a bunch of horribly cropped images. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, with the repeating background.
You got all the planets.
Hang on, I want to click on Planet B-Ball. What happens?
And we can talk about this with.
Yeah, that definitely looks
spinning
like something
GIFs.
I would have designed in high school.
Yeah.
Yes, literally. I think I have that background.
You guys, you shouldn't be talking over Space Jam soundtrack.
No, we absolutely should.
Chris Rock and Barry White's duet, Basketball
What?
Jones.
How did I never hear about this? I love Barry.
I'll tell you why. Because
Basketball
it's a fantastic
Jones.
soundtrack, and this song is like the 16th cut. You probably had lost your mind like way earlier in the Space Jam soundtrack. I believe Someone Flew. There was that song on there. Anywho.
Wait, were they going into the Basketball Jones song there?
Yeah.
With,
Actually, I believe Someone Flew is
Yep.
oddly more compelling than I believe I Can Fly.
I believe Someone Flew. I was there.
yeah, that fits really well. I mean, Chris Rock, that screechy sounds like the original Basketball Jones song, kind of.
Does it?
Yeah.
I was thinking he sounds like he's doing his Little Penny character. Okay. Do I have
With Barry.
And I don't have any more. I'm sorry. No, we can look up. What I want to hear is Weird Science. Because
Heck yeah.
I heard that in an actual a record store played unironically, and the whole everybody kind of freaked out. It was awesome. Now, do you know who does that song?
Oh, shoot.
It's credited with Oingo Boingo. I didn't.
Yeah.
Oingo Boingo?
You're right.
Is that Danny Elfman's band?
Yeah.
The Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo or something like that? I do love this song. Who saw the Weird Science movie?
I
Hey,
did.
oh,
I've
yeah.
seen this
Who
movie.
cares? The show.
The show is what I mostly remember.
The show. Am I the only one who loved that show?
It was pretty good.
It was on right before or after Duckman. Back in the days. That was probably the last time I watched USA. What?
And Son of the Beach.
Oh.
That was a different show and a
I
different
know it
time
was.
and network.
No, it's like that same era of like.
And I think that was like FX's first show because it was like
Son of the Beach was like.
produced by Howard Stern or some shit.
But now I'm remembering like other '80s movies that had the word science in them that also had titular sounds like
No one was blinded by science.
Misfits of Science,
of
My
Science.
Science Project.
Real Genius.
Well, the '80s had like a fixation with the word science for some reason.
It was new. It was brand new at that
Science!
point. Science.
You know, British men could shout it into a microphone.
Wait. Oh, I have to play this one.
Oingo Boingo was founded. The original name of the band,
Yes,
the Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo. I did not know this.
I did because I'm a big Danny Elfman fan.
I didn't know he was part of the group.
Danny Elfman, yeah.
No? You haven't seen Back to School? What the hell's wrong with you?
What's back to school?
The
Oh.
Rodney Dangerfield one?
The
Doesn't know what
only
Back to School
good
is,
Rodney
kid.
Dangerfield movie.
Oh, we're all gonna get laid.
No, it's Caddyshack.
I know.
No, it's great. I think it might be Danny Elfman's like first score or one
I
of his
think-
early scores.
That
It's got the kind of like studying
it's
montage
great.
music that
I
Danny
cannot
Elfman does.
believe I just-
it gets reused
I just deleted
over
it.
and over and
It is.
over.
It's the dun 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 dun.
Well, you've heard it a
Sorry,
thousand
you've heard
times.
this song. Now you're gonna have to make. Does anyone-
Never ending story?
Yes. What is such a beautiful song.
Who was saying? Tyler was saying this movie was crap.
That's
What?
I got the old guy treatment. I work over at PC Gamer, and we were talking. I was pitching features relating to the Muppets, and like they're like, look, you might be right, but we just don't know anything about the Muppets.
These kids today.
And Tyler pulls me aside, not pulls me aside, like a private conversation. He's like, yeah, dude, it's just like, some of the things aren't as great as you remember them. Like, I saw Neverending Story, it sucked. I'm like, what is wrong with you? No, it doesn't. And I stand up, hey, everybody, Evan Lottie, Josh Augustine, where, Neverending Story, it's great, right? We don't care. Like,
don't know what that is.
We don't care. Like, holy shit, am I the old guy?
Yep.
I'm the old guy now. What?
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, Diana saw it for the first time in adulthood.
Only a couple years ago. I'd
Yeah.
never seen it as a kid, so I'm completely objective on this. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's
Where were
got
you?
some of the child acting is
Yeah.
a bit crap.
Yes.
I didn't
But-
see Labyrinth till I
That's
was
child
like,
acting so often. It's actually the Bastion bits are just kind of.
Yeah.
shitty
I
in
didn't see
general.
Labyrinth until I was like 21.
I bought it on
And
Blu-ray
and I
yesterday.
loved it. Like, independent of any nostalgia, it was just a
Yeah.
great movie.
I was telling somebody I had before these were all available on home video and playing constantly on television. I always confused Neverending Story, Princess Bride, and Labyrinth as the same movie.
Same thing. I didn't see Princess Bride till like
which
25.
is fucking beautiful if you think about it.
The bit where Wesley and Buttercup are trying to find their way
Yes.
through a giant maze, and they meet those two Muppets that, like, one of them always tells the truth, and the
and
other
then you
one
cut
always
to
lies.
Peter Falk and Fred Savage, who introduced the Rock Biter. Like, seriously, it like that. I think I might have to make a supercut. I might have to make a supercut. Neverending Story, great. The second one, I think that awful Jonathan Brandis and his suicide have now overshadowed the greatness of that movie. I'm just kidding. It's fucking terrible. And
What movie?
Neverending Story 2.
Oh no, that was crappy.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I mean, I haven't seen it since a kid, but as a kid, I liked it.
Neverending Story 3.
I'm sure it's not
3.
great.
I've only seen like internet movie dissections.
Wow.
And oh my
Jack
God.
Black is in it. Is it
As a-
Jason
as a
James
school
Richter?
bully.
As a school bully.
Yeah.
And he still looks like 35. Jason James Richter, the star of Free Willy, I believe is the new Bastion in that movie.
Probably.
Let's go with that. I know I watched it, popped in the VHS. I fell asleep 4 times in a movie that was probably 70 minutes.
But did you catch the Rockbiter singing "Born to Be Wild"?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that does not
That's-
happen.
That's
And then
a low incident.
Going,
not happen.
the Rockbiter's like in a fucking just Rockbiter suit that looks really cheap, and he goes home to his Rockbiter family. Oh no! And they're watching other Rockbiters on their TV.
Made of rocks?
Probably.
Like the Flintstones?
This is like the Star Wars Christmas special, like Wookiee.
It's that level of awful.
Strong like your dad.
When did he beat up?
What?
When did he get a
Sounds like
Spanish accent?
a
This is
horrible porn.
Part 3.
Yeah. All right, let's hear it.
Help me. You can do it.
This doesn't match up at all.
no.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Compare that to these look like big, strong hands, don't they?
Exactly.
Yeah, just this mystical, like
tragic
just
figure.
totally lost.
God, dude, you
Like,
just gave me goosebumps.
Guess
with
what?
that-
Guess what was
that line.
mysterious? Nothing. Let's explain it all.
Yeah. It's not even explain it. Let's make it shitty.
Let's make it mundane. And yeah, I've got a family. I've been breaking rocks down at the
the
quarry. all
Rockbiter.
week.
He's like Fred Flintstone, right? Well, no, not really. Make it like Fred Flintstone.
Actually, you know what? Dinosaurs. The Dinosaurs TV show. That's what that
Yeah.
segment reminds me
Yeah,
of.
yeah,
most.
yeah.
You know, you see dinosaurs, these fantastical monsters that, man, I can't believe those were real. I want to see them as blue-collar workers. But I still watch the show.
Which one? Dinosaurs?
Because it had dinosaurs.
I'm finding
Yeah.
a lot of hatred for that show, and they have that Laser Time episode. Nobody cares that much.
And
about
nobody
dinosaurs.
cares either that every member of that family was a different species of dinosaur.
How inaccurate.
I'm sorry, I just never noticed that. I just never noticed that. And I have an action figure of Charlene, the daughter, on my mantle.
Of all the characters.
Right next to us, dude. I collect nothing but trash at these swap meets. It's standing next to.
Yes, I've noticed.
It's standing next to a Snork and multiple versions of Peach Dragon's Elliot. Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Any
everybody.
single ladies?
I'm. God damn it. Fine.
If you can find a hollow area to park yourself in between all the garbage, you can
Stop
sleep
it.
here.
Stop it. They're Jack Daniels bottle just waiting to be recycled.
I can see 3 in my immediate field of view, and they're all empty. Oh, wait.
yeah. I did a record the other night. I got through
just
2
like, you
pints
know,
in one night.
Let a
pretty great.
homeless
What a
person in to
hero.
collect your empties and then kick them out.
Yeah.
You guys, staying in here, it's like if squatters became really materialistic.
What? Explain.
It's just the state of disrepair that everything is in.
That's
with
not
the,
true.
with the fridge and the debris everywhere.
It's just
and
that
the
we're
bag
busy-
of cement.
We're busy doing other things, like Lazar time. You should be thanking us.
I just did.
Diana made fun of me for being single. I want to bring.
No, I didn't.
You told me outside.
I was not making fun of you for being single. I was making fun of you for being
terminally single. For
having a disgusting apartment.
for dying alone.
and having really stupid crap
Yes.
on your mantelpiece.
What you of all people should appreciate some of this stupid crap.
I do appreciate it.
You
I'm
do?
just saying, yeah.
Which one don't you care
Just
for?
saying
I-
it belongs in a child's bedroom.
Snorks I never cared for.
No, I don't
Sorry.
care for them either. Just the fact that nobody cares for them, and there's one piece of merchandise, and I found it. I want to curate this trash. I don't want people to forget this.
Well, that's how I feel about like Ernest P. Worrell stuff. I'm like,
Isn't it great to have one of those things?
yeah, to nobody else cares.
Yeah,
And
nobody
I
else cares.
But when I need to go to a special place that no one can follow me, I just start thinking about Ernest. pre Ernest goes to camp. Ernest, like no one may journey with me.
Fuck yeah, that deep.
I'm talking commercials for Pine State and Brahms hamburgers.
I'm pitching Brett on a all Ernest episode of Laser Time, and he keeps shaking his head like I don't know. Like yes, and then we call like whoever's executing the executor of that estate, the Ernest estate, whoever's making the money
Jim Varney
off that
estate.
$6.99 Ernest trilogy on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
like whoever's getting a penny from that, I want to speak to. Like maybe
Yeah.
his widow.
I do want to know.
Let's talk about Jim Varney, man.
Talk to John Cherry III, man.
Who's
He's the one
that?
He directed all the movies and the commercials he was in.
Oh, I see.
See, here we go. This is where it starts.
And speaking of titular movie
The third.
songs,
What were the other two John Cherry's doing?
speaking of titular movie songs, one man is more guilty of this than almost all others.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed by how many of these songs I didn't know were old songs.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Will-
all of
Will
them,
Smith.
all of them. But every time I found that out, I was like, God, this one too? Like, I thought Men in Black was the last holdout. And then at Toys R Us, I heard, like, oh, they're going to play Men in Black in here. This isn't Men in
This is
Black.
probably the most successful glamour project I think anybody's ever embarked on. Like I'm gonna restart my music career, not writing any music,
Yeah.
and it'll only relate directly to the movie I'm in, and it'll be one of the best-selling albums of the year. How the fuck did that
Until
happen?
it's Wild Wild West.
Until
Well, then, wasn't Miami? That's not a cover of something, is it?
it's is it a sample of something?
We're going to Miami.
This is a sample of "Send Me Forget Me Nots" by somebody Diana and I could not determine.
No,
They played this song in Toys R Us all the time.
It's
The
a great
original,
song.
the original version.
"Send Me Forget Me Nots."
Galaxy Defenders, even though they never leave Earth.
That's
like-
what the third movie's for.
It's like no. They defend Earth from things outside of
oh
Earth.
my god, I'm scared. I really hate this song.
The beef song?
Well, somebody on. Oh, you YouTubers! This is the original Wild Wild West TV show theme that just
Yeah.
happens to have Will Smith and Kevin Kline standing in the preview window.
Oh, I.
This is such an amazing original song.
I know.
I used to know every word to this.
And the fact that Stevie Wonder actually was part of this instead of just
Yeah.
saying, fuck you guys, you're ruining my song.
Yeah, and he's actually in the video with
Yeah.
with Carlton Bank, Alfonso Ribeiro,
right.
also in Wild Wild West Get Up.
Although, the only thing that I like about this song, besides it makes me think of the original, which is amazing, is it's probably it might be on YouTube. The excerpt when they perform this at the MTV Movie Awards.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
And it's fucking terrible. And then everyone leaves the stage, and no one grabs Stevie,
And
and
he's
he
just-
just sits there,
smiling.
looking confused.
Hey.
He's like, that was great, guys.
God, I love
Guys,
Oh, it's so terrible.
I
guys.
love that fucking
This
joke
song.
Chris Rock made about Stevie Wonder, and like, does he even know how much he's getting paid? Like, even if it's cash, it's just a stack. You can tell him anything.
He can still conceive numbers. Like,
Can he though? Like, how did he check his bank account?
that's an idea.
Of course he can conceive it, but like, somebody has to tell him. Like, he can't feel how much is in there.
Do I need to feel how much money I have?
Yes.
No. I just know a number. Like, you have X in your bank account. Got it.
But what if a shady accountant? Yeah, it's for $1 million. I'm gonna give him $10. Give him $10.
Well, I think surely someone in his family has been honest with him.
Hold on. I want to spend an entire show dissecting Chris Rock jokes. So we're going to designate
I
that
have to ask before we go any further. Do you
Sure.
have the Adams Family in here?
I certainly do.
Which had two awful themes.
It
I think all of them do. Over the end credits, they always got who's a one-hit wonder. Can they throw Adam's Family into their song?
Hey, wait.
Okay, there you go.
Wait,
The
just
thing about that Wild Wild West song, that song introduced us to a pre-thong song, Cisco.
Did it?
Let's go, Cisco. And then he's yeah.
Okay. Yes, I happen to have the song in question. We closed out the last Laser Time with it as coincidentally.
Why?
I don't remember.
I listened to Laser Times and I don't remember.
I don't remember when we brought up this in discussion.
Just a drunken yes, this is the Adams Family.
Well, we've officially deviated at this point, so I guess we no longer have to stick to the theme of titular.
This is about the Adams Family.
But it's not. The song is not called the Adams Family. I just wanted to, like, one small.
What
piece
about
of criteria.
Womb Adams Family? There it is.
Holy shit! I forgot all
did
about
happen.
that. That was from Values, was it not?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Womb Adams Family is by
What's
Tag
the,
Team.
What's the song
That
called?
sounds right. Yeah.
What's this song called? If it's
Adams Family Groove by by Mr. Hammer, MC Hammer, excuse me.
God,
Adams.
his biopic about how he was trying to save Tupac from being shot.
What?
It just like
That didn't really happen.
It just like paints him as being this like angelic savior of like, man, you can't go out tonight, man. You can't go out tonight. You're gonna get killed. And I don't gotta listen to nobody. I'm going out tonight. No.
Because I'm Tupac.
Why am I even hanging out with you? You suck.
God, just
Because
solid
I'm
blue.
Tupac and I have a rag on my head. I am Mr. Shakur. Damn it. All right.
Yeah, solid blue lines across the board.
Oh my God. Let me.
For him to have the balls to be like, no, I tried to save him.
Tag Team, Adams Family, Womb. Wow, that was Christina Ricci kicking out the song.
Oh, God.
Good shit. Just get to the song, sir.
Stop introducing people. Oh my God. And here come the steel drums.
It's funny because I'm enough of a snob that I do tend to stay through the whole credits,
Yeah,
and there have only been a
Hollywood
couple
like
of
that.
times where the song has driven me out.
There's
This is one of them. I love this movie, but this
Values?
drove me out. Yeah.
I never saw Values.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's really good.
It's so much better than the first.
It's
one.
really good.
It's hysterical.
Yeah, Adams Family Values is
Well, I
fantastic.
mean, anything with Joan Cusack already goes up like a grade.
And I
Was
don't.
it still
but-
about Julia?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pre-Street Fighter. See, Diana, this is like right at the area when you were at your height of movie reviewing. That you just told me
Right.
about. What had happened? You were
Yeah, the Orange County Register, my former hometown paper, had, I don't know if they have it anymore, they had a teen movie panel where they'd have 3 or 4 teenagers go see a movie every week, and we have to very, very short little write-ups about who's your favorite character, what parts did you like, what parts did you not like, and
I'm very sorry. This
Yeah.
is the bed for this conversation. I do want you to keep going.
and I was on. It was my very first claim to fame. Yay!
But you were on, and we were talking about Hook because that was like
That was my first movie. Yeah,
Hook.
Hook.
I still haven't seen Hook either.
Don't.
It's fucking terrible.
The Super NES game's not bad.
Yes, it is.
It's not terrible.
No,
It
it
has
has to be
nothing
bad.
to do with the actual quality of the movie.
I'm just saying.
Tell
that-
him, Michael.
I'm-
The
How
movie,
is it-
I'm
How
just
dare
pointing
I-
out obvious things.
How dare I insert myself?
the movies. I don't know. Like, if you would have told me, even at that age, Chris, you're going to go to this movie and walk out of a Steven Spielberg movie that's a sequel to Peter Pan and be horribly disappointed,
Yeah.
and think like, how the fuck did this happen? Like, I was like 12. Like, this
Yeah.
is a horror show. And I know there's a bunch of people who love it now. Hook has found its audience, but I think even Spielberg fucking hates the movie.
Yeah. The only thing I can say about it is the production design. It's gorgeous.
The food fight scene, that rules.
Oh, it's awful.
Well, everything about it is all
Yeah.
Rufio.
Basically, if you turn off the sound and don't look at any of the people, great movie.
So,
I mean, the thing with the crocodile clock is it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah. The statue of the crocodile.
sets
clock.
are amazing.
I love
Everything
that
else
song,
is
Crocodile
terrible.
Clock.
Oh, that's,
Are you thinking of Crocodile Rock?
Am I?
Did you see? I tweeted this.
It's like that's how he says it. It's like 2 syllables for crocodile.
Crocodile Rock?
Crocodile Rock.
That's Cry Rockin'.
Cry Rockin'. Cry Rockin'.
Did you see the tweet that I had? Like, I started like writing a Weird Al song I can't believe never happened about Crocodile Rock.
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember when the Rock was young. He was elbow dropping everyone. And just go on a song about Dwayne Johnson, and it ruined Crocodile Rock for me forever. So the whole song, I just see like a montage of the Rock doing things.
Oh, God.
I remember when the Rock was young.
No, I'll skip that. I was going to queue up. We did that for some reason. I did that on Talk Radio. I got that Mickey Mouse rap album, and Mickey Mouse does a duet with Tag Team called "Whoop There and Went."
Oh my God.
Yeah, these guys.
And those guys had the nerve to like go on documentaries and say like, no, we are not a one-hit wonder. Like, then why were you just doing variations on the same song over and over? You had no other ideas.
Nobody knows you for anything else, Tag Team. Other than a sexual move I don't believe is ever practiced anymore. People don't really tag in and tag out of sex, do they?
No,
All right. I'm glad someone could confirm that for me. That's been stuck in my craw for some time.
Well, you should clean that crawl more often.
Does anybody have? We should close this segment out with a titular movie theme. I want somebody to pick one. Anyone.
I thought we were going to close it out with Jim.
No, this is just a segment.
Oh, I see. Okay. I really wanted Heroes from Spider-Man, but I know it doesn't fit.
No.
But
you mentioned 9 to 5. That's a great song.
We'll do 9 to 5, and I tell you what, we'll bring it in. We'll bring it. We'll come into the next segment with Heroes. We got it. Now, hold on.
All right.
I got tons more. We're going to get a
some
little
of the
looser with the
or
criteria.
some of the dumber James Bond themes, like I said, Thunderball. If you listen to the lyrics,
Play that immediately.
Apparently, when they were recording it, Tom Jones was like, "These lyrics make no sense. What the hell am I singing about? He strikes like Thunderball. Is it about a person? Is
Or
it about
bowling?
a weapon?" And they're like, "Just shut up and sing the song." He's like,
Love Tom
"Okay."
Jones.
And
Yeah.
it's so stupid.
We'll be back
I
with
love
Tom
it.
Jones and Thunderball next on
Stay
Laser
right
Time.
there.
That's something to get everyone interested in.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy and you let it. 9 to 5.
Tyler, Laser Time, how we living?
We're living good.
Yeah?
No.
No, we're not. Our
apartment's a mess.
You heard it earlier. Our hosting costs a lot. Our apartment's a mess. And I know it's Christmas, donations, whatever. But you had a fun idea.
Yeah, here's the idea, just to, I don't know, spur your creativity and wallets. $50. If you donate $50, go ahead and include an improv premise with your donation, and we will act it out
Like
to
a premise
the best of our abilities.
in the characters.
Yeah. You come up with some characters. Try not to specify who you want, because we don't know who will be on at any given time. But
Exactly.
whoever's here will do their best to do those characters and act out the scene that you have suggested.
For how many minutes, you think?
I don't know. We'll give it a couple minutes. A couple minutes of airtime is longer than you think.
Yes, including your name, you will be credited with co-writer of
Absolutely.
said improv
Yeah.
sketch. Remember, we're not professionals.
No.
We're doing this for basically charity, and the charity is us.
Yes, the charity is our stomachs and our hearts.
Our hearts. And
If you can put money in hearts.
I should also say that you should check Laser Time this week. That contest we're about to mention is very fucking real. Very real. We got some cool stuff on the line. Keep listening. Cool prizes on the line.
Prizes?
Keep checking back the site, and please do your Christmas shopping through our Amazon links. All you have to do is click on them, and you can buy whatever you want. You're not charged just for clicking the links. There's no
I know, I'm
spam
gonna-
involved. Thanks, Tyler.
Is that? Can we do that?
Yeah,
Is that-
you can do that. I can't do that.
Okay.
Sweet. What's the website, Tyler?
I believe it's lasertimepodcast.com.
Laser Time, second segment.
I am so high, I can hear heaven. I'm so high, I can hear heaven. Oh, but heaven, no heaven, don't hear me.
right, welcome back to Last Time, as the kids are calling it. Last T.
Last T.
Last T.
Not Talk Radar, which you should also listen to.
Yes, you should also.
/Talk Radar.
I was on that this
You
week,
were,
right?
You're on that regularly.
Yeah, and VG
You should
Empire.
plug it more.
And the PC Gamer podcast, which I'm occasionally on.
You should remind people that you're not actually gone from Talk Radar.
No, I'm still doing Talk Radar. Who doesn't have... I assure you, your audience is still bigger than Laser Talk. I see the numbers. Annie, here's your fucking hero song.
Thank you.
Who are the guys?
It's Chad Kroeger from Nickelback.
Just saying his name. Just saying his name.
And the dude from Saliva.
The dude from the...
Someone told me what would all say that.
Okay.
Chad Kroeger from the Kroger store chain.
It did.
Yeah.
It did remind me of one of the funniest YouTube videos I've ever seen, which was just a montage of Jesus pictures to this song.
Set to that song.
Oh my god.
Yes, with great fucking horror. The Windows Movie Maker wipes.
Yeah.
And I did Hero.
Not gonna stay here and wait.
Heroes. I think I want to make a contest out of this. I always have. So I want to find the greatest YouTube tribute video that employs Chad Kroeger and Saliva's guy's Hero from the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack.
Spider-Man 1.
Is it one?
It's one.
It is one. Oh, 2 is that awful fucking Sum 41 song and Dashboard Confessional.
2, yeah, it just has a bunch of... There's a killer song on it that's pretty good.
But I want to find the worst montage. And what do you think's most appropriate to give away? Batman? With Batman stuff? It's Hero?
What?
Batman stuff to give away for a contest to find the greatest?
What Batman stuff?
I have Batman stuff to give away.
Oh, well, sure.
I have a shirt. I think I have 2 shirts from Arkham City, and I have 1 shirt from that's even better, from Gotham Imposters. Yeah. That awesome shirt with a little Batman in the suit.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an awesome shirt.
And the Arkham City shirt's cool because it's just a giant green question mark.
Yeah, it's actually wearable. It has a
Yeah.
It's a good quality material. I think I might have 2 of those. Let's give away that.
That's
In the comment section of this article, embed a YouTube video that is a YouTube tribute video that employs the song Hero by Chad Kroeger and Saliva Guy.
Not Hero.
Search for Saliva Guy.
Yeah, no one knows his name. And even if you know Saliva, points for you.
Yeah. And I want to find it doesn't have to be a montage, just a trip. Someone who makes a music. I've seen like fucking Kingdom Hearts cinematics with that song. It makes everything.
I've seen one with Captain Price from from the first Modern Warfare.
It really
Maybe
makes
if you
me
can
laugh.
have one with a montage of Captain Price looking meaningfully at photos of Jesus. And I do mean photos.
There's another one of Captain Price that's the 3 doors down. God,
Yeah.
What's the song?
Yeah, I'm here without you, baby.
What is that?
I'm here
Is that
without
Bob
you.
Seger? I don't know.
And
Hold
I'll
on.
miss you with
Guess what though? Thunderball.
God, already.
Wow, it sounds so much like an N64.
It's like stripper music. I love it.
Fucking love Tom Jones. What else does he do, Tom Jones? What else does he do?
What's New Pussycat? There's one. Hey.
That's a great one.
Yeah, movie no one has seen.
Is that the Woody Allen Mystery
'Cause I
Science
made you.
movie? No.
What?
No, that's What's Up, Tiger Lily.
What's Up, Tiger Lily?
Yeah. Little hint of James Bond theme there. See?
And this is where Sean Connery's in.
It makes no sense.
I think
that's awesome.
All right, I'm putting the kibosh on any more James Bond theme songs. We can't. The podcast just can't hold anymore.
Is that the one with old Sean Connery, or is like coming
No.
back to do the role in
No.
the 80s?
No, that's
No.
Never Say Never Again.
Oh, okay.
No, Thunderball was right after Goldfinger.
I'm fascinated by the James Bond history. That Never Say Never Again goes outside of like the MGM library. Somebody found a loophole that let them make a James Bond movie.
It was a guy kind of co-wrote it with Ian Fleming.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderball,
Yeah.
which became, and he like sued and got the rights that he could remake Thunderball. Only Thunderball.
Only Thunderball.
Right. So it basically remade Thunderball as Never Say Never Again.
And it's based on like Sean Connery had said he would never appear as James Bond again. And who was James Bond at the time? Was it?
I think they're still on Roger Moore.
I was gonna,
or they were right between Roger Moore and.
So glad I
and,
didn't say Roger Daltrey because I really almost
Timothy
did.
Dalton. That's what it said. Yeah. Roger Daltrey would have been a great James Bond.
All I remember about that movie is middle-aged Sean Connery getting a massage.
Really?
Yeah.
Near the beginning.
Yes.
Oh,
You know,
and
you
then,
can
then
do
he
Sean
macks
Connery
on.
impressions by putting H at the end of S.
Yeah,
Yes.
it gets more disturbing later when he starts macking on Kim Basinger when she was like 9.5 weeks hot. Yeah, she was like 12.
Right.
It's not comfortable.
See, I've always wanted to play this, and there's almost no reason for it. Sean Connery talks to Barbara Walters about smacking women.
Sorry, Sean Connery regrets this conversation. You did an interview in which you said, it's not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
Wow, Sean Connery.
Technically,
It's
literally,
acceptable to slap
he is
a woman.
correct.
What?
Well, technically, literally, he is correct.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Oh, I thought you were saying that. Well, you can't really slap a woman with a fist now, can you? That wouldn't be. That would be
that's
a
true.
punch.
Good point.
I thought you were going super literal with it.
No, it's not the worst. Hitler slapping a woman.
Yeah,
That's
now
the worst thing in the world.
Hitler slapping a baby. I glad Sean Connery puts his
That's
foot
far
down.
worse.
Sean, let it be said on the record that Sean Connery does not support baby Hitler punching. Was that confusing? Baby Hitler's? Okay. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I shouldn't even
don't slap women.
dig this. Shouldn't even dig this up. We talked about dinosaurs in a couple episodes ago, and I found out Diana Ross did a Land Before Time theme song that sort of went nowhere in America, but Japan loved. This is what it sounded like. Oh, Land Before Time. I sort of recognize the music.
Is this Land Before Time 1?
Yeah. And that's enough of that. It's called If We Hold On Together. Together is the key word here. Movie theme songs. I'm fine. I don't care anymore. Whatever you want to hear, I can pull up. I will be your YouTube DJ.
You said there was one for a certain Star Wars knockoff.
Star Wars knockoff. Did I? Oh, I never heard this because I'm a huge fan of the Spinners' one song that I know, and the Spinners did a fucking Spaceballs. Is that correct?
Oh yeah,
that is the name of a movie.
Spaceball.
Yeah.
I just like I hate having to talk about Spaceballs because I didn't see it as a kid. I saw it for the first time way later on. It does nothing for me.
No.
Yeah,
I do remember they play it during the evacuation sequence.
Do they really?
Yes.
Do you think they say the word Spaceballs?
Oh, they do. Yeah,
They
I
do.
remember it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait. Here we go. Okay, this is already a badass. Whenever you call me.
Wow. Sounds like a Genesis.
Yeah. It does sound like a Genesis jug band.
Imagine a bunch of uniformed guys running around and Darth Helmet constantly getting kicked out of escape pods.
Trouble. Spaceballs.
So it's very literal what's going on in the scene.
Wow. Wow, I really like this.
So
This is the Spinners.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
So they're the Spaceballs, and
Yes.
Tom Jones is Thunderball.
I really thought they.
What is the thing they won't do?
It sounded like they were going for the lyric "You got to have Spaceballs" to do. They were talking about doing the job directly.
That's what I don't get. Like, why are the bad guys called the Spaceballs? Like, what?
Is that
Did
really what's happening?
Did anyone watch the series that showed up in the last year? The Spaceballs show?
Oh, the animated series?
Yes.
That was a fucking nightmare of, like, it just
looked really
awful,
cheap.
awful flash animation. Like, why is this on TV?
What channel was it? Go straight to G4?
I think it was on either G4 or Spike. One of those two kind of bottom of the barrel.
Yes, we'll accept your money. Like, we need shows.
Yeah, I just
How about you put a show about video games on the air?
I saw part of one episode that was like a golfing tournament for some reason. Like, yeah, this is what you need from a space opera parody is golf.
Man, I just thought about the idea of putting Rick Moranis and John Candy in a movie again, and I realized it can't ever happen, and I got really sad.
No.
Man.
I miss John Candy, period.
Yeah, dude.
The world got more angry and cynical the moment he died.
Yeah, it was.
To have him not in the movie smiling in a freeze frame?
Yeah.
no one can recover from that.
We were talking about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
It's the best Thanksgiving movie ever.
Yeah, and fucking. I just started looking. Oh, the news report of his death. He like died on the set of that Almost Heroes movie. No. At Wagons East.
Wagons East.
Wagons East. He would like had just finished it. Was like slightly offset. Went home one night and like dead. And I just looking at this guy and like, how the fuck was John Candy one of the world's biggest movie stars? Chris Farley. Sure, he was like manic and spastic and did things that other people could not. But how did John Candy being lovable
every
and
movie,
same way Whoopi Goldberg did. He sold his soul to the devil.
Because John Candy would be like the goofball, and then in almost every movie he's in, the last 8 minutes, you're like, actually, here's the crushing reality of my character and the background, and like, oh my god, he has a heart, and then you cry, and then you're like, I like me.
My wife likes me.
My wife likes me. Oh my god.
No, I remember that scene from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. They're like, I'm an okay guy after Steve Martin just lets into
Tears
him.
into him.
And I think the AV
tell a
Club
story,
just had
have a point.
The AV Club just had a thing about that scene, and like in every other movie, that's the second to last scene.
Yeah.
And then, like, Steve Martin, like, has a montage, he feels bad, and then they're friends again.
Yeah.
I forgot, that's way at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's a crushing, brutal scene.
And it's that last scene.
And it's, like, right when they met.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I might have to.
I remember the first time I saw it, I cried. It's like a
Thanksgiving-
13-year-old.
Thanksgiving is coming up. I might have to pull. I might have to pull Gem and the Holograms from the final song.
Okay.
And throw in a little Planes, Trains, and
Every time
Automobiles.
you go.
Planes, Trains. The ending of that movie where they're carrying the trunk back.
The song Wheels from that soundtrack?
Yeah.
That's the song the day I got my driver's license. Like one of my friends and I. Oh yeah, this will help paint the scene.
Hold on.
One of my friends and I were on a huge
Wheels.
Wheels. It's called Wheels.
Oh, I know exactly what the song.
It's when they break the wall of the hotel and they drive away. My friend and I were on this double kick of let's watch.
How did you have this?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and Uncle Buck. We watched them back to back. Yes.
This is just you riding around town? Oh
I had the soundtrack on a cassette, and I put it in my car. I haven't heard this in a decade. Oh my god!
Somehow I can't think of any song more appropriate than this for you driving around.
Maybe Here comes the best part. Best part. Oh yes, just the rapid. Oh, here we go. Yeah, put it in my car on a cassette and drove around town with no purpose. I wasn't going anywhere. I drove around to this song.
I want to just.
Here's the big chorus.
Can we?
Right
Okay.
It's the Red River Valley.
Here we go.
Whoa!
Oh
right.
man!
Can we just at one point you and I we're going to go down to L.A., rent a convertible, and just crank this music and maintain a straight face the entire time as it repeats?
I did it at age 16. Like,
So it was sunglasses and pouty faces.
Yeah.
And sort of nod at passersby.
Where you going, look? Where you going, girl?
you want to get in these wheels?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I'm so happy.
4 fucking wheels and a seat.
Woo! Well, this is the next theme song I was going to bring up, and I know this is a favorite of yours.
God, this
I
song.
fucking hate this movie.
This is taking me back.
Uh-oh.
My head is like a shark.
Yes!
Brilliant.
I saw this in the theater, Deep Blue Sea, and when the credits were rolling, I was in literal disbelief. Like, wait, is he saying my hat is like a shark's fin?
Yep. That's it.
And everyone in the row is like leaning into each other, like, is that what? Is he saying he's a shark? And then the credits are like the video, so it's like these weird, like obscured shots of him, like turning his hat backwards and.
No, he could have just done a rally cap like we did in Little League. Just put your hat in half and set it on your head like a shark's fin. But he never did. He never did that.
Deep Blue Sea.
Was he saying that like his hat is a clear sign that a dangerous predator is approaching?
Michael, I think you bring up a valid point. Yes, LL Cool J is not to be
He
trifled
swims
with.
on his back so that the fin of his hat sticks out of the water, and then he swims sideways so it looks like a shark. He goes very hard to maintain the metaphor.
I want to try this because it's another LL Cool J movie that he didn't put his. He didn't go on the soundtrack, but
damn it, this song.
In credits to SWAT, my friend showed me this.
This sounds like
This
Castlevania.
isn't the right one.
Sounds like Super Nintendo music does.
It's called SWAT Firefight. I guess a straight.
Oh,
to...
is that SWATcast that you just loaded up?
No, damn it. Well, it just fuck it.
That was a Super
I'm
Nintendo
gonna put back
song.
on Deepest Bluest. like a shark's fin.
Deepest, bluest, my hand is like a shark's fin.
Bro, yeah.
Sharks that swim backwards.
Oh my god, I don't even want to play this. This follows into the technically titular because it is, but I think the real title of the song is fucking theme song. See if anybody remembers this. This is fucking terrible, but I listen to it so much.
Of course.
I fucking love this song.
Monkey's my flat of my butt.
Yes, but it, like just to retread your jokes, one in a movie, but then a theme song about the movie. This song originated actually on SNL. I think he played it with like Aerosmith or something like that.
So much Aerosmith in the
that.
90s.
Tom Hanks was the roadie.
Right. His job was to tie scarves around all the
yeah.
scarves around all the mics,
Siblings.
and then go check. Yep.
It's really bad though. The Sphincter Boys. This is all written by Mike Myers and G. Smith of the Saturday Night Band.
I thought
When we watched 2 like a couple months ago, we came back and watched Wayne's World 2, and it was like, I can still enjoy it because some of these jokes are genuinely funny, but then a lot of it was just like, this is an era that is completely dead.
Yeah.
The idea of the metal rocker dude with torn jeans, like making lame jokes about. There you go. That blowing goats and like
and saying "Sha right,"
and not.
Mike Myers and his catchphrase heavy
There's
material.
a not joke in Arkham City, and I couldn't believe
Oh.
it.
Really?
Like one of the thugs is like, I'm having a great time here in Arkham City.
Even my horrible fucking mother knows it's uncool to make a not joke.
I thought Borat kind of killed those forever.
Yeah, or maybe brought them back.
5 years ago.
I don't know.
Please,
I'm running out of material.
play anything else.
Okay.
Yep.
What about SWAT? You were talking about SWAT.
Well, it's a terrible song that remixes the SWAT theme song, but one of the lyrics is talking about hardcore action, hanging with Samuel L. Jackson because he's in the movie.
Right.
So I don't know if I don't. That's probably a whole separate laser time. All right, fuck it. I wanted
Songs
to play
that
this.
reference their actors.
This is the theme song from a fourth movie in a great series, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4.
Okay.
It's called "Are You Ready for Freddy?" and it's by none other than the Fat Boys. Wait, he's talking to an old white dude.
I remember this song. This was actually pretty popular for a while.
Was it?
Yeah.
Guys, this is my lawyer.
How you doing? What's up, man?
Fat Boys are talking to their lawyer.
Now, Mark, the terms of your Uncle Frederick's will state that you must spend one night in his house in order to inherit his estate.
Uncle Frederick
Now, it
likes
is my duty as
Scooby-Doo.
executor to ensure that you fulfill his request.
Do you mean all I have to do is spend one night here and the place is mine? No problem.
No problem.
Wow, I can totally see why these guys got their own
Who
movie.
is this Uncle Frederick anyway?
I fucking miss story raps. They never happen anymore.
Yeah, the idea of like shouting that loud when you rap, just like, are you not passing out? Like I'd just black out from yelling that much.
Well, that's the Fat Boys. That's why they weren't with us very long. They made disorderlies and almost punched their own tickets right
You
there.
got burned out like a star, man. It's a supernova of talent.
Red Giant, Black Giant.
Classic.
I know this one very well.
I went out of my way to try and record this off the radio.
Really?
Yeah.
What is this?
Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff doing A Nightmare on My Street.
Is that a little bit of Alf in there?
My Street. That's very Will Smith, his happy story raps.
God damn it.
He comes to me at night after I call into bed. He's burnt up like a weenie and his name is Fred. He wears the same hat and sweater every single day. And even if it's hot outside, he wears it anyway. He's on when I'm awake, but he shows up when I'm asleep. I can't believe that there's a nightmare on my street. See?
I like the piano.
It's really good.
Calm it down. Take it down a notch.
That's really
all right.
good.
This is not. Oh.
You want to keep going?
So I remember the DJ saying, "Don't worry, kids. Freddy's not real."
I was so scared of Freddy as a little kid, and I can't
yeah.
even imagine why. And what did you have a plan on dealing with Freddy the same way? Like it's cool to have zombie plans now. Did you have a plan?
There's
for dealing
no
with
plan
Freddy?
you can have. He'll turn it around on you.
I had one.
You're playing in his
Just,
rules.
you just have to fight your fears and take control.
No, I had one, and it was to help Freddy out by going to kill all of my friends in order to spare myself. No shit. As an 8-year-old.
Wow.
I feel fucking terrible
But
about that.
he would want to enact the revenge. He doesn't want a kid to go do it for him.
Exactly. So like he wants to do this himself. I knew I had no real shot at it, but my plan was constantly thinking about how I can win Freddy over and be a sidekick, so I wouldn't have to die. Now I don't know
Freddy
what I do.
collaborationist.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
bad.
would you have to burn yourself?
Maybe.
What if could? Okay, here's the rule about ghosts that I don't get.
Okay.
You get killed in your anger. You come back for revenge. So he comes back to kill the kids that he was pedophiling.
Freddy
filing. And then could one of the kids, sensing the great injustice of being killed by Freddy, come back as an even stronger ghost and kill Freddy with ghost justice? What are the rules of ghost justice? Augustus.
Well, who
Augustus
who
George.
deliberates over ghost justice?
Is that Jesus?
Don't say God.
purview?
No, he's too busy.
He's too busy.
He's too busy helping ants get better. And
is that Casper?
My problem was as a kid, like I never saw any of the Nightmare or Friday the 13th movies. I just had my friends tell me all about them.
Yeah, there was.
And so they would be much more horrifying in my mind than they could ever be actually watching them on screen.
It was a bit. I remember my parents wouldn't let me dress up like them, and they wouldn't let me watch the movies. And the first movie I got to see was Part 5, The Dream Child, which is I think has the only scene that was cut out of the home video releases because it was fucking disgusting. Is that the one where the bike becomes a motorcycle becomes a part of one of the guys, but it like crawls into his veins and like makes use of his bones to make like the parts of the bike? It's pretty horrific. It was cut out on later DVD releases because, like, that scene was just too much.
Oh, surely it's back now.
I hope it's restored, but, like, who the fuck is fighting for Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, The Dream Child? Yes, to be restored. I think I'm out of songs.
Actually, well, I went through quickly the list of songs nominated for Oscars, which are usually horrible.
Yes.
The worst songs of the year get nominated, and the worst one of those is the one that wins. I guarantee.
Usually.
I'm good at guessing the Oscars, and I always kick ass in that category because, like, whatever's the most banal,
this is probably my
boring,
favorite one.
music of the heart type song.
Except for the 8 Mile.
Except for
song.
8 Mile.
Yeah.
And Hard Out There for a Pimp was a tough call. But I think I got that one right. But,
what about this one?
Streets of Philadelphia?
Yeah, there are 2 songs out of Philadelphia. There's also a Neil Young song.
Yes.
Which is,
I really like this
I think the
soundtrack.
better song.
There's a Spin Doctors cover, a Creed and Clearwater Revival's Who Stopped the
Don't
Rain.
talk ill, CCR,
What?
man. We'll have to fight on your stairs.
No. But
what I really like.
I mean, this is a lovely song, but I thought of another one.
This is a good song.
Yeah.
Where the song is way more famous than the movie.
Ooh.
And a lot of people probably don't even remember there's a movie.
I would
And
like
it's
to
a
know that
song
one.
that you guys are all going to know and you'll
Beyond
all probably
Thunderdome.
hate.
What?
That's a good. I didn't even think about Thunderdome.
Is that an actual
That's
song?
a great
Tina Turner
song.
I don't think I've never seen that movie or heard the song. I know. I'm sorry,
You need to load that shit up, sir.
dude. It was all cartoons until puberty.
Oh,
And
like,
then we
Thunderdome's
need to watch
great.
that shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
we should watch that shit.
Wait, what were you building to?
I was building to Phil Collins Against All Odds.
What?
Which is a movie with Jeff Bridges that nobody remembers. It's like a love triangle type thing.
But you think we'll recognize
But
the song?
Just take a look at me now.
Wow, really?
Just
Yeah.
Wow, I know that song already.
in the in the '90s, this song was played everywhere. I still kind of like it. It's respectable.
Oh, yeah.
And the music videos played constantly, and it's one of the only music videos where he refused to lip sync, so he's actually singing as he's walking. And so the music video sounds just a little bit different because he's actually performing the song on camera.
No kidding.
Yeah, Phil Collins Against All.
that song
God.
blends in my mind with Secret Garden for some reason.
Trent, dude, why does this movie look so fucking old? Jeff Bridges,
It
you
is.
said?
It's like 84 or something. Yeah.
Don't you have like just a recording of the song that's not from the movie?
Oh, another wonderful video. Thank you, 80s. There's a ziggurat. So this still gets radio play on like Delilah and shit?
This is a really famous song.
Yeah, everyone knows this song. I thought.
Oh, Take a Look at Me Now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that at all. Mm-hmm. See, that's
Just
I'm
take
so glad
a
you're here,
look at
Diana.
me.
And
Just sing the chorus, get to the point.
it really has a lot of floating head. If you can remember those from the videos when the heads would just come into frame.
Oh, God.
Come on, Phil, get to it.
Man, yeah.
That's wrong.
He's one of those people that, like, such a distinctive voice.
Yeah.
I really enjoy my Phil Collins. Oh, yes!
Here it comes. Oh! That's right. Phil Collins is speaking for Laser Time. Take a look at Laser Time now on the web at lasertimepodcast.com. It's more than just iTunes, people. We need your support, donations, whatever. Amazon, dude, the hosting is expensive. Fast podcast costs money. Help us out, maybe. We're hopefully gonna have more articles. I'm establishing that contest. Leave a comment in this article featuring a YouTube video that employs Chad Kroger's hero.
Yes.
Chad Kroger's
And the dude
hero.
from Saliva.
And the dude
We
from
will-
Saliva.
we will never
Saliva
identify.
Guy. Yes, and you will win. I got some Batman stuff. And stay tuned because I have games to give away as well. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that this week. Anybody like Professor Layton? No?
Good stuff.
No? Huh. What if you had like a pack of stuff to give away that involved the game? I don't know. Professor, would anybody be interested in that?
Yeah, it's a good series.
What site would you go to?
Amazon?
Prize pack.
Laser Time.
There you go, buddy. What's the URL?
Laser Pyre.
Stop it! VG Empire.
Podcast.fart.
Thank you, Phil. Yes.
Okay, here's a question.
What's that?
I think you should look up Thunderdome. by the way.
Thunderdome, yes,
Thunderdome?
yeah.
All right.
Tina Turner. Good
Besides that, you really need to see all 3 Road Warrior movies.
I've seen the first 2.
Okay, that's a start. But I love that series because it's like the only one I can think of where most times you make a sequel and the sequel is kind of just it's sort of repeating everything
totally
everyone
different.
liked. And that one is like we're gonna just move forward in time and it's gonna be same character.
That was really confusing
but
when I first
really
saw
different.
Mad Max, and then I saw Road Warrior. Like, this is not what I thought it was at all. Mad Max.
So Thunderdome is continuing off of Road Warrior, and
So
it's
it goes even further into Apocalypse?
It's like now society's starting to rebuild,
Oh.
and Tina Turner is in charge of it,
Yeah, she's
which
in the
I am
movie.
totally behind. If she wants to be the overlord of the apocalyptic future,
Okay,
I am there.
This is a music video, and it looks
And
fucking awesome.
The fact that like the name Thunderdome is something you'd use to like in the Thunder, like your Simpsons would make fun
I
of
don't
it.
know about you, but I have moved beyond Thunderdome.
And that's
Thank you.
literally the
Thank
name
you.
of the
but
movie.
I was gonna say that.
Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, and it's like sincerely put out as a movie you should go see on opening night. Beyond Thunderdome, like, that would never happen again.
Was I reading something? Was that Patton Oswalt bit where he was like, when he decided it was time to leave his town, when he saw the Road Warrior and then read reviews and like, this is terrible. Like, who would want to see this kind of? I'm leaving. I will not stand in a town that doesn't like this movie.
That was
about.
too weird. Didn't get it. They're driving around, but there's no gas anywhere. So what are they fueling their cars with? But now there's something else at the Metroplex you might want to see. It's called 3 Men and a Baby. It's kind of weird. Not for the under 12s. It's 3 guys and they got a baby and they don't know what to do.
This looks astonishing.
Well, I just love that. I mean, Thunderdome seems like a hard word to fit into a song, and
Yeah.
she does it.
A little bit. In years before Google, like the SEO on that, like you're always going to find Thunderdome.
Yeah, there's only
everywhere.
one instance of Thunderdome.
Were you going to say another song, Diana, or should we close this fucker out?
We probably should with time and stuff.
Yeah, I thought of one, but Michael kind of vetoed it. I thought That Thing You Do. But
Oh
he
my
pointed
God.
out
Yeah.
that's a movie about a song, not a song about a movie.
I thought the song was written for the movie.
That's true.
And it's a great song.
It's a
So
beautiful
it's a
song.
paradox.
It is a
Yeah.
paradox.
We can never resolve
That's
this.
why the show has to end with Planes, Trains, and Automobiles music.
right.
So anybody have anything to plug? The Laser Time Podcast, people, go there, support us.
VG Empire is apparently going to be on iTunes imminently, so
Yeah.
I know you're downloading it dutifully. Thank you for listening to that as well.
Go to GamesRadar.com and read my shit.
You got any reviews going up this week?
Read Michael's
Not this
shit.
week.
That's what I have.
Did you
to
review
plug.
Assassin's
Last week,
Creed?
I did. I reviewed Assassin's Creed Revelations. I did a guide for Assassin's Creed Revelations that could really use some more people looking at it and some comments, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I put every week we put together like the list of Amazon releases of the week, and every single game had been I could link to a review done by somebody who's been on Laser Time. Saints Row, the third, Henry reviewed Super Mario 3D Land. You reviewed Assassin's Creed. It was a huge week for games last week.
Has Matt been on here?
No, Matt has not been on, but I
He
reviewed.
needs to so that you can link to his Skyrim
I
review.
did. I linked to his Skyrim. Something he reviewed something. A Need for Speed: The Run. He reviewed that as well.
Oh, wow.
And
They gave this all just cutscenes or
I'm
quick
going-
time events.
going to review Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas again for the third time because I fucking love that thing and I can't get the music out of my face. Yes. All right, we've been Laser Time. Check out VG Empire, GamesRadar.com, PCGamer.com. There's a new episode of PC Gamer Digital starring me, and it's all about Minecraft. You can find that on Steam. Thank you, everybody. Bye.